Okay, the jury in the Brian Walshe case has a verdict. Without any further ado, let's head to Dedham, Massachusetts, and watch together.
It may.
Mr. Foreperson, in the matter of the Commonwealth versus Brian Walshe, Norfolk Superior Court Criminal Indictment Number 2023-0091. As to count 1, wherein the defendant Brian Walshe is charged with murder in the first degree, what say the jury? Is the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Guilty of what, sir?
Murder in the first degree.
Murder in the first degree, so say you, Mr. Foreperson.
I do.
Guilty of murder in the first degree, so say all deliberating jurors.
I do.
Thank you. If you could hand that back to the court officer, please.
At this time, we'd move to poll the jurors.
The jury may be polled.
Thank you. Juror number 1, juror in seat number 1. As to the verdict of murder in the first degree, is that your verdict?
Yes, it is.
Juror number 2, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 3, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 4, as to the charge of murder in the first degree, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Mr. Foreperson, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror in seat number 8, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror in seat number 9, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror in seat number 10, is that your verdict? Juror in seat number 13?
Yes.
Is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror in seat number 14, is that your verdict?
Yes.
And last juror, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror, all jurors answer affirmatively that the guilty of first degree is their verdict.
The verdict may be recorded. Please
Thank
be
you.
seated.
I'm seated.
So, jurors, I want to thank you for your service on this case. I know that it went a little bit more quickly than we were expecting, but your service has been substantial. We're in the 3rd week of this trial, and I appreciate all you did to be obedient to those rules that I placed on you and for your conscientious service as jurors in this case. I will be back to meet with you privately in a moment. You should feel a weight lifting off of you right now because I'm releasing of you of those requirements. You can talk to anyone about this case or no one at all. You can do whatever research you wish to do about the case or not at all. You can go back on social media if you want, news media. And I'm supposed to release you from that burden of being open-minded. But I hope you always go through your lives with open hearts and open minds, and new experiences and new people. I'll be back in just a minute to meet with all of you privately. Thank you very much, jurors.
Jurors exiting, all rise. Jurors, follow me, please.
When are we going to be in a position to have the victim impact statements and conduct the sentencing in this case?
Your Honor, I believe that we could do it as early as Wednesday of this week, but I believe if it's available to the court, we can also do Thursday or Friday.
I know that Friday's definitely not a good day for the court because I have other things scheduled. I anticipated the trial was going to be running, so I scheduled other things, although we could do it Friday morning. Does the defense have any preferences to the timing of the sentencing?
Your Honor, given the Commonwealth's recommendations, we'd actually request Wednesday at any point, if that's possible.
All right, I think it will be.
Okay, there it is. Brian Walshe goes down, guilty of first-degree murder for killing his wife. I don't know. Took a little bit of time, 5 hours, but according to Vinnie Paltan, every day of testimony equals 1 hour of deliberation, so he wins again. It's actually under it, because I think they went 8 days in this case. Matthew Mangino still with us, Lisa Bonner with us in studio as Brian Walshe stands up. His next stop after sentencing on Wednesday will be the Department of Corrections in the state of Massachusetts. Lisa, your reaction seemed like it was a no-brainer watching it.
That's what I said. Surprise, surprise. I don't think anybody is surprised. The defense had to proffer something, right? But I think we all agreed that it was a pretty unbelievable story that they concocted and they came up with. But again, you have to offer something. I was glad that he did not take the stand because that would have been much worse for him. But I'm not surprised at all. This is exactly what I expected.
Matthew, as we watch him being led out of the courtroom in handcuffs, your thoughts? I guess this was a jury that did their job. They took it seriously. They were there for several days, and they took the weekend. Your overall thoughts on Brian Walshe and his unbelievable defense that was just crazy.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ted, and I think we expect that from a jury. I mean, we can sit here as commentators, watching this trial and say, "Wow, this is ridiculous." I mean, this is outrageous that they're insulting our intelligence. Guy finds his wife dead and decides to cut her up and dispose of her body. But we expect more from jurors. We expect jurors to be serious about what they do, to sit down, look at the laws as they've been instructed, look at the facts, and maybe go beyond what might be necessarily the knee-jerk reaction. Let's make sure everything's right here. And then that's our responsibility to the public and to the state of Massachusetts. And so I think they did what they are asked to do. They were methodical. They went into this open-minded, and they went through the evidence. They went through the law, and they came up with a verdict of guilty of first-degree murder. And I think that was the right decision.
Yeah, I think a lot of people agree with you. Again, Brian Walshe, guilty of first-degree murder. That is life without parole in the state of Massachusetts, which he will be sentenced to, but not before the victim impact statements. And the judge alluded to that. Both sides are agreeing to Wednesday, and we, of course, will watch those take place. You can bet that Jim Mutlu, William Fastow, and others that we saw take the stand will be there.